Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out about a thing to treasure. I've got 3 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the Oreo donut, Group 2 is the M&Ms donut, and Group 3 is the unicorn donut. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment to let me know how this resonates with you. Subscribe if you're new here, I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the Oreo donut. Let's see what cards you have. From the Elemental Oracle you have Earth, Home, and Air, Motion. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle you have Openness. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot you have the 4 of Discs and the Hierophant. And then from the Muse Tarot you have the 10 of Emotions, which is the 10 of Cups, and the Star. I'm seeing you guys have a place to feel secure, a place to call home, which is something to treasure. I feel like you can maybe even make your home environment more comfortable and nicer for you. And I'm also seeing you have a lot of material things, which are very nice, that you can appreciate more. I also see you guys are very intelligent and you have a lot of ideas, and I feel like you have the ability to take action on your ideas. And it also feels like you have space to kind of nurture your ideas right now. And I'm seeing you guys are very good communicators. I feel like you're very good at expressing your ideas to other people. And I feel like you're very good at expanding on your ideas. Like once you start thinking about something, I feel like it can go really big. Once you start doing something, I feel like it can go really big. And if you are doing something currently, if you're doing something that maybe is quite small right now, maybe you're currently even keeping it to yourself, but I feel like it's going to expand. It's going to get larger the more you focus on it. And also the more you share it with other people. I'm also seeing you guys have a really good family. Maybe certain members of your family who are really, really amazing and can be treasured and appreciated more, and maybe more time spent with them. Also, it could be your partner, especially if you're married. I'm seeing your marriage is something to treasure. Home, family, partners, very close relationships with people. It feels very comfortable for you. I feel like you can find a lot of joy in people around you. But even if you can't really get together with people right now, because I know some of us, we can't, but it feels like your own home, your own space is very good for you. I also feel like you guys are quite talented and quite creative, and I do feel like you can share those gifts more. I feel like the gifts you have are, again, something to treasure, something to be really grateful for. I feel a sense of community that's coming around you, that you're forming or that you're a part of, that maybe you can take part in more, especially if it's religion or spirituality based. If it's a community of people who believe the same things as you, I feel like you can exchange more ideas with them, open up to them more, talk to them more, communicate with other people within that community. It feels like it's very comfortable, very safe. The community you have around you, like the people you're around who have the same kind of beliefs, are very trustworthy, very loving. They really care about you. And I do feel like you can open up more to the people around you. It feels like you have a lot of security and safety, and it will be safe for you to do so, safe for you to share your ideas with the people around you, safe for you to ask for advice from them if you need it. I also feel like you guys have a connection to spirit, and yeah, I feel like your beliefs are very good Your morals are very good, and I feel like that's really guiding you in the right direction. I feel like you guys are very positive, and that's again something to treasure, something to feel really good about. It feels like you have a lot of love in your heart that can be shared with the world. A lot of beauty within that you can share. You also might be very physically beautiful, and that might bring other people joy. Other people might treasure your beauty in a way that you don't know. I feel like money as well. I feel like you guys are quite financially secure. And I feel like you can be more grateful. Even if you're not very financially secure, I feel like whenever you do get even the smallest amount, you can kind of treasure it more and be more grateful for it. And appreciate small things, even if it's like donuts, something tasty and delicious that you can spend a little bit of money on and get some pleasure. It feels like there is a lot to be optimistic and positive about for you guys. It feels not hard to find things to treasure in this reading. There's a lot to treasure. It feels like your material reality has a lot to be grateful for. I'm seeing spiritually you have a lot to be grateful for. Feels like that's going really, really well. Emotionally, it feels like things are going very well. I feel like you're very loved. And you have other people to love. And at the same time, I feel like your own ideas and your intellect is something to treasure as well, a blessing for you. So amazing reading, Group 1. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know how you enjoyed that in the comments and leave me a thumbs up button below. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Reading is for you if you chose the M&Ms donut. Let's see what cards you have. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Sun, Light, and Gravity, Groundedness. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Purification. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Moon. And then from the Muse Tarot, you have the Hierophant reversed, and the Page of Materials. This is very interesting. It feels like you guys have a lot of independence right now. And I'm feeling at times you might feel kind of stressed about that. You might not feel too happy with that, but Spirit is telling me that it's a blessing for you. Spirit is telling me that with the Hierophant reversed here, it's very good that you don't have too many people around you. You're not being influenced by other people, either positively or negatively. You're very much able to tune into yourself, follow your own path, and not be going along with what other people are doing just because you're influenced by them, because they're there. And yeah, you don't have people telling you what to do. You can follow your own compass. And yeah, I feel like you're keeping things to yourself, and that's really good. It's really positive. But at the same time, you might have a lot of responsibilities. And again, Spirit's telling me that it's a blessing. And you're being encouraged to try and see it as a blessing. Even if you're really busy and really overwhelmed with work, overburdened with your work, it feels like it's very important. I feel like you guys are very, very smart, and that is again something to treasure. I feel like you're very good at making the right decisions and getting yourself out of difficult situations. And it feels like your own intuition is what guides you and not other people's advice, not other people's guidance. You don't need them, you don't need their advice, and that is a blessing for you. What I'm seeing is when you guys do come together with people, it's just for enjoyment. You don't need to be sharing your problems with them, burdening them with your problems, or asking them for advice, or sharing every intimate detail of your life with them. You can be quite independent. You guys don't need other people's approval. I'm also seeing you guys can be sneaky sometimes. It's kind of okay. I feel like you guys are also good at seeing when other people are being sneaky. It feels like you're good at seeing when other people are honest and when other people are not honest. And again, that allows you to avoid being attached to the wrong people, to be able to stay independent. Your intuition is very, very much guiding you. You guys have a very, very powerful intuition. And it feels like at the same time you don't get carried away the way some people do. Some people are not grounded and down to earth. They might have an intuitive gift, but they don't really apply it practically. But it feels like you guys are very practical, very resourceful, very down to earth, very able to work hard. And I feel like if you're confused right now, it feels like you might not know where you're going long term. Like you might just be really overwhelmed with the amount on your plate and trying to avoid taking on too much more right now. You might just be able to manage what you're managing. And it feels like one, how busy you are is a blessing, but also I'm seeing that things will lighten up for you soon, and I feel like the way will become very clear. It feels like some things are being cleared away for you. It feels like maybe other people try to put more on your plate than you can handle, and it feels like that's not going to continue due to your own decisions, your own smart actions that you've been taking. It feels like you're getting away from some of the stressful situations and having more room to think about what you want to do. And yeah, you guys do have, I feel like you do have space because of not having too many other people in your environment. You have a lot of space to think about what you want. You have a lot of work on. I'm seeing you are very busy. But it's like other than you and your work, I'm seeing there is space around you. You have an ability to be alone when you need to. And there's also, it feels like there is at least somebody you can have a really nice time with and communicate with when you want to. So don't feel sad about having alone time right now. It feels like it's very positive for you spiritually. Personally significant for you. I feel like there's something new that's emerging from this. Maybe a new job, maybe a new career, a new way to make money. Or just more groundedness, more stableness for you. More comfort in the world. You might be growing something very significant. There's a lot of growth in this reading. I do feel like there's a lot of growth happening in your situation, and it is very personal. It's not because of anyone else. No one else has helped you. So it's like when the rewards come, the rewards are all yours because this work is all yours. These responsibilities are all yours. And sometimes that does feel like a burden, but once you get to the success, it will all be worthwhile, guys. So amazing reading. It feels like your independence is paying off for you guys. So don't resent that. Be very proud of how well you're doing all alone, without any help or assistance from anyone. I'm proud of you guys anyway. Thank you for watching Group 2. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Unicorn Donut. Let's see what cards you have. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Oceans, Bravery, and Ice, Purity. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Wisdom. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the Five of Wands and Temperance. And then from the Muse Tarot, you have the Devil and the Empress. I'm seeing you guys are very wise. You have a lot of important information and knowledge about a lot of things, I feel. And I also feel with the Bravery card being here, you're very confident, you're very courageous, you're very willing to do what you need to do in life, unafraid of life. I also feel like you guys might be pulled in different directions, but I feel like it's not a bad thing. I feel like you're pulled in different directions because you have different talents, you have different skills, and I feel like you can manage them all. You can kind of incorporate them all into your life in some way. That abundance, that you have. I don't feel like you have to pick, and you might be stressing yourself out trying to pick. But yeah, it feels like you're also being given a kind of break right now. And you might be again frustrated because things are not moving forwards, but it feels like the time of calm is needed before you move forwards again. I also feel like materially you have a lot to be thankful for. There's a lot of treasures materially. You guys might have some beautiful things, like some beautiful clothes. You might have, I don't feel money so much, but I feel like items that are lovely. And for some of you guys, if you like dressed up in them more, especially if it is beautiful clothes, if you wore more beautiful clothes, I feel like you would feel that magic treasure kind of feeling every day. I do feel like you have some peace and calm right now, despite any stress that you might be feeling. It feels like you're protected from having to do too much right now. I do feel like you have things to do, but it's manageable. And that's something to treasure, the fact that you are able to manage right now, and there might even be space for you to take on new things. I feel like you guys are very, very attractive. And there might be a lot of people attracted to you. And you also might have a lot of potential possibilities for who you could date, and that's something else to treasure. And again, you might be feeling frustrated because you're uncertain of who to choose, but just be blessed that people like you. It does feel like things will be moving forwards if you're frustrated that things are a bit calm and stagnant and still right now. I feel like things will move forward soon and you're being given this break as time to rest. It's like hibernating for the winter kind of energy. Before you take on the next challenges, before you have to be brave and courageous again. I'm seeing you guys have very healing energy. Within you, you have a lot of abundance within you that can come out. I feel like you have a lot of talents and light to share with the world. And you might have overcome a lot of demons already. And sometimes they might still be on your mind. I'm seeing sometimes you guys get very angry about things, and I feel like there's quite a lot of power in that. I feel like there's power in the fact that you get angry and then tame your own anger. Because it does feel like there's things to be stressed about, despite the fact that you are getting some space from some things. But I'm seeing that you guys manage it very well. And Spirit sees that. Spirit sees the way you're managing. And I feel like because of how well you take on these challenges and things, you will be rewarded with more. And I feel like you gain a lot of wisdom from all the challenges you overcome. You guys are not afraid to go deep. I'm seeing you guys are not afraid of like dipping your toe into situations, and not just on a shallow level, but actually going deep into situations. At the same time, I feel like you're cautious when you need to be cautious. I feel like you're good at sensing when people might be toxic. And I also feel like you're good at helping people who are toxic. Like you might be a shadow healer. You might be able to soothe people who are very angry and negative. And you might feel frustrated sometimes when people like that are being presented to you, but I feel like you're meant to help them and meant to heal them. And it's also a test for you to teach you more wisdom. I feel like your attitude is to see the wisdom in every opportunity, to see how to learn from everything. And I feel like your mind is very busy. There's a lot going on in your mind. You have a lot of power in your ideas and your creativity and your passion and your ability to nurture situations, your ability to create. I feel like you have a lot of fire, passion that can be used right now to create. You might resent the anger that you feel, but I feel like you can direct it into something. And I do feel like you guys are very good at doing the right thing despite any negative influences around you, despite any toxic people around you. I feel like you guys stay very clean and pure. No matter what, I feel like you guys keep focused on your health and your well-being. I feel like you are in a very good position with regards to your health, and you might have put in a lot of work and effort to get there. So yeah, really amazing reading, group 3. I'm very proud of you. It looks like you've overcome a lot and you can help others to overcome a lot. And like you're in a really good place right now. So great reading. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.